Hey, we're Apparat, sitting in Mexico City, just right before we play the beautiful theater tonight. And I'm Sasha, and this guy?
I'm Nakt, and you're watching Société Perrier.
I know people in Mexico, I know musicians, you know, I have like a network. And of course we needed instruments and some support, so that was a very good thing to be connected to the locals. That was a big reason to come here. Also because I really like Mexico and the attitude. I really wanted to get out of the stressful Berlin life and go somewhere where my phone is not going to ring and where everything is tranquilo, you know. Of course, maybe an environment influences you a little bit, like subconsciously, but basically, I think if I had started this record in Berlin, it might sound the same. It's just, I mean, I made these ideas in Berlin before, you know, and we were basically recording in Société, and the biggest difference was it was a much more relaxing way of work. To work over there, and yeah, I don't know, I wouldn't really say that it really sounds different. I would just say it really felt different for us. A big reason to go to Société was also because there's infrastructure, you know, you have like shops and restaurants and all that stuff, but for my personal taste, you have already too much of it there. I mean, it is maybe now it's like really American, you know, like lots of tourists, whatever. What I want to do is I want to take a car and drive north, you know, like the Pacific coast, and take a look at all the other beaches, because I think there might be places that are much more calm and more Mexican and less American. And that might be really cool. But basically it's all about getting bored at some point, because of course as a musician and as an artist you start repeating yourself somehow, and it's very good if you notice that early enough. And I can't say I always noticed that early enough, because I ended up very depressed from time to time, because I made some songs and then I noticed nobody needs these songs. I've done them before, or somebody else done them before. So basically the story is just about change and keeping stuff exciting, you know. And of course I'm getting older as well, and I mean I used to be a DJ when I was 16, and I played hard techno, and then I've done the club thing. I've done it 800 times maybe. So of course that's a big reason for the change. And also musically, at some point I really like sounds, like searching for new sounds, interesting stuff, and it also felt that I've basically found most of what's possible with electronic instruments. So that's why noises and real instruments became very interesting.
Depends on in Puerto Vallarta we were enjoying pure tequila, kind of like it seems to be a very social drink. You have those shots, and it's like, oh, one for you, one for you, one for you. Let's just do together. It's
so social at some point.
Very social, and very uplifting. So tequila is great here.
I have to say I'm not a big cocktail fan. I just mostly drink pure stuff, or, which is very bad, for some reason it happened that I started drinking vodka Red Bull before gigs all the time, because it makes me a little drunk and a little awake, and I have to stop like after the third one. That's a very hard mission, because otherwise it makes me very awake and very drunk.